Hello and welcome back to Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. So, when we left off, we had the wall collapse, like literally collapse, and the master builder was killed. So now we are in a race against time to fix the wall by the end of week 7. First of all, let's have a look at our parishioners here. Your Grace, Councilman Porcius is well again. I'm glad to hear that, but who is Councilman Porcius? The pig that sits on our village council. You helped save his life. And on top of that, our key vote went smoothly. Councilman Porcius wanted to send you a small token of our thanks. We'll remember the king's compassion toward every kind of creature. Okay, so and he gave us 2 hearty stews, which could be very, very good, actually. Are you sure you're up for this today? You fainted again. I'm worried this is all too much for you. What choice do I have? The wall is in a deplorable state. Jacob is already on his way here. I just received confirmation from him. He will be here in 4 weeks. I know. I'm worried about your stress levels, though. You can't afford to get ill for good. We have enough to deal with without worrying about things that haven't happened yet. Besides, you have a lot on your mind as well. I wish I could be more help, but I have to solve the situation with the wall before Jacob arrives. Is the prince all right? Actually, I wanted to discuss something with you. Perhaps later today? You're busy as you are. Let me tend to today's matters, and we will speak later. There are a lot of people waiting to see you. Hang in there. Problems with the walls in your home? Need to make a miracle repair on a short timeline? Try a new magic mortar, my special blend of grit and arcane science. It's a special formula invented by yours truly that seals any damages by magic. I mean, that's how it will work, if you help me with the invention. Trust me, Your Grace. I mean, no offense, but that sounds like a scam. But I have a see, this is the funny thing. I feel like in these kinds of situations, it is most likely that this is going to pay off. I think it is most likely that this will pay off. As in the future, this guy will come back to us and he will literally provide us with some amazing miracle, like cement or something like that is actually going to be quick drying and extremely useful. I'm actually going to do this despite it feeling like a scam, because I think it could be a scam too. I'm kind of 50-50 right now, but the thing is, it sounds so much like a scam that I think it might not be. You know what I mean? I'm going to try it just for the sake of fun and for the sake of entertainment and hilarity. I'm going to see how it goes. All right. So, oh, wow. Okay. There's only one thing that we need to put here. That's actually hilarious. So, in other words, we could just put Oleg there, I guess. He's pretty good at this. So, that's fine. No, we got scammed. Yep, we lost 10 happiness. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, so unfortunately we did get scammed, and here's the funny thing. I thought they were doing that weird thing because I thought it was like a like a double agent kind of thing, where it's like it sounds so much like a scam that it isn't, you know what I mean? I thought the developers were doing that. Okay, apparently not. Thank you, Your Grace. Heh. Yeah, you're going in the dungeon if I see you again. Alright, let's have a look here. We were clearing out a forest for a new pasture strip, Your Grace. Usually everything goes rather smoothly, but not this time. One of the trees we cut down didn't land where we thought it would. You see, Papa doesn't hear well anymore. It must have been all those years at the sawmill. I tried shouting at him, waving, but he was too lost watching those birds of his. It was a white-backed woodpecker or something along those lines. Woodpecker, that's it. He says they're rare to see, but I wouldn't know. The point is, the tree fell on him and his leg got trapped under one of the branches. We got him out from under the log, but the leg is smushed to a pulp. Very nasty. You're our last hope, Your Grace. Okay, I'll see what can be done. Okay, bird watching. Well, clearly we need to give Alina. She's the one that needs to go. I guess. I mean, this is the thing. If I make Oleg go as well, he's skeptical, so he's going to only give us 20. But we are going to get a bonus for sending both of them. So I think it's probably worth it. There we go. Yeah, we got 35 prosperity from that. That's pretty nice. There we go. Thank you, Your Grace. We won't forget your generosity. I'll get back to Papa right away. I can't wait to tell him he might get another chance to see the wood bird. Okay, so yeah, that actually was not a scam. Okay, so in the future, if it sounds so much like a scam, I'm gonna just throw them in the dungeon, okay? This has been a hell of a week for me, Your Grace. At first I misplaced my hat, only to find it on my head later that day. Oh no, what's this guy all about? If it wasn't for all that itching, I probably wouldn't have reached out to scratch my head. I guess I have lice to thank for that one. Everyone already takes me for a doofus, so to prove myself, I volunteered to seek help from the king. You see, I was made responsible for moving the hay into the barn for the winter. A simple task for a simple man, they said. It was my third day on the job. I moved a whole lot of hay, my muscles sore as ever, so I treated myself to a little break. I lit a small bonfire to warm up some soup. Everything was going well till a little bunny came from behind the barn. So I went after the cute little thing, only to come back to the whole barn on fire. Now all our hay is gone and the pigs have no shelter or food for the winter. Please help, Your Grace. I need to redeem myself somehow. Okay. Well, he seems like an idiot. I don't think it's a scam. Let's see if we have enough to help you. Yeah, it's definitely not a scam. So we can basically just give them some food and labor, I guess. I mean, the funny thing about this is that generally, I mean, look, if we do this, this is not even going to get us all the way to the bonus. It's absolutely impossible, I think, for us to get to the bonus. Yeah, as you can see right there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to give them some food. And that's it, I think. We're just going to give them some food. Actually, I'm just going to make Oleg go. Yep. I think that sounds like a better idea. Alright, because I'm going to pay him anyway next week, you know, to replenish his charges and stuff like that. And I don't really want to lose food just in case I actually need it for something. You never know. Anyway, it seems like I've actually done something right for once. The village said if I don't sort this out, I'll be sleeping with the cows. Phew, what a relief. Alright, yeah, well, yeah. Not a terribly big fan with my decision making with that, but I guess it's okay. It's not too bad. Okay, let's go to the bedroom. Because we are going to be speaking to our wife, I assume. Yes, there she is. Darling, you wanted to see me? I'm here. Eric, we need to discuss our next steps. Of course, I've been out of it lately. Outposts, the wall. It's never easy, is it? Right. Let's focus on the tots. I spoke with the doctor again. There's hope. What did the doctor say exactly? I'm sorry I wasn't there for the meeting with the court physician. What did he say? We will need to prepare a cure. Poppy seeds are meant to ease the pain. Since he's so small, we won't need much. But we know what poppies can be turned into, so it won't be easy to obtain them. He says we don't have a lot of time. The longer we wait, the less chance the cure will be successful. We would have to take more drastic measures, but I want to avoid that at all costs. Perhaps I can keep an eye out. So many people pass through these halls, I might be able to strike a deal. If you manage to find any leads, that would be a huge help. Just be careful. Do not blab about this. Be discreet, I understand. Before I leave, how is our little prince doing? How is my Eddie? I don't know what I would do if someone were to find out. The fewer people know. Come here, darling. That the future king has a tail. He has a tail. We will deal with this. Do you really think the poppy seed cure will help it go away? What was that? Ah, I see. A bit of a complication here. I'm sorry, Queen Aurelia. I'm sorry, King Eric. I'm sorry, Prince Tail. Prince Tail. That is hilarious. Taimo, let Mokosh watch over us. What are you doing in here? Hiding in plain sight. It's a funny prank. Huh? Taimo, the royal bedchamber is absolutely not a place for you to play. I am sorry. Eric, what if he lets the secret out? This is too much. After what we've done to protect the prince, you must go talk to Taimo and be very firm. And please, find those puppies for his cure as soon as you can. Okay, so he has a tail. No offense. Can he move it? Can he move the tail? If he can move the tail and he can use it like a monkey uses a tail, I don't see the problem. I think that's just an advantage, you know? I think it's just surely an advantage. Anyway, let's go into the council room, see if we can speak to Taimo. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So, Taimo, how did it go? Did Mother laugh? Why isn't anybody laughing? Asalia was always bursting with laughter. Father! Sadani, explain yourself right now. Why was Taimo hiding in our bedchamber? It's simple. You hide behind a mirror, and when the person comes to look at themselves, you surprise them in a silly magic mirror voice like, "You look ugly today." Ha ha. You did do the voice, didn't you, Taimo? Didn't it work? No. Sniff. Now I'm in trouble, and the queen hates me. I'm done with the pranks. I'll stick to my books and my bow. Taimo, listen. Okay, can you keep a secret? Taimo, listen to me. You understand how important it is to keep secrets, right? If anybody knew about the prince's condition, it would be a problem for the whole country. You must swear on your honor as Lord Jacob's son, never to tell anyone what you saw or heard in that bedchamber. I promise, Sadani's I swear, Your Grace. And as for you, Sadani, your mother is upset. Can you tone it down from now on? I'm going to say that. I don't mind you playing games, but I need you to be more responsible from now on. I hope I have made myself clear. But, Father, please. It's been so quiet since Asalia went away. And Lord Sulia, we used to have fun. When Asalia comes home, it will be like old times again. She needs to see how I have grown. I'm sorry, Sadani, but the family has to pull together now. I'm counting on you to behave. I understand, Father. Yes, Your Grace. That's my pumpkin. Alright, I hope that I was actually doing a decent job there, but I'm not sure if I was firm enough. But I think being somewhat respectful at the same time as kind of explaining that it means a huge amount is, in my opinion, maybe the way to go here. I don't know. I think it's going to be okay. Hopefully it's going to be okay. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake there, but well, it's not as bad as getting scammed. Right? I mean, who knows? Maybe that guy is actually going to come back to us at some point in the future and he's going to literally say, I have a miracle, miracle thing that I can do for you now, or something like that. Anyway, let's speak to this guy. Your Grace, how can I help? You must be the new master builder. How are things looking? Oh, the king himself visiting me, a mere craftsman. What a pleasure. I am Julian, your new master builder, and may I say it is an honor to work at this lovely, lovely property. If it pleases your grace, I will gladly answer any questions you may have. I don't need the details. I only need to know when the wall will be completed. Right, of course. This won't be easy to fix, I'm afraid. Could you propose a deadline, perhaps? Allow me to put it this way. If there is no wall within the next 4 weeks, there might be no one left to deliver your pay. I see. Well, 4 weeks is surely enough time to strengthen the palisade, but... You see, Your Grace, we are running out of masonry. Yes, I'm aware. We have already delivered the missing limestone, have we not? That might have been the case before, but look at the state of the wall. Half the rocks are now unusable. The 3 tons we've got won't cut it. I'm afraid now we're looking at more like 10 tons of limestone. Are you making a fool out of me? Not just that, but we would also need the delivery at least 1 week in advance. So 3 weeks to gather everything. Good news is, and well, bad at the same time, all of our regular limestone quarries have encountered roadblocks lately. Toll collectors, to be precise. There are 3 toll stations in the way, 1 up north, 1 in the southwest region, and 1... I'm not quite sure, but Marcel, the delivery lad, might know. He's been around some inn quite a lot lately, drinking away. Woman problems, I've been told. If we can remove the tolls, we'll have no issues getting the limestone that we need. Fine. I'll have my agents look into this. Alright. Oh dear. That is bad. Okay, so our main objective now is to dispose of all illegal tolls and gather 10 tons of limestone. Oh, what a mess, what a mess. Went to sort out one thing in the castle and I come back to this. Okay, well, what is for sale? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, so you can still purchase limestone from her. And that's going to cost 8 gold. Yeah. Well, it seems to me like we should probably go to the Sleazy Weasel. Yes. Illegal tolls. It's going to cost me 4. I want to get prosperity, though. That's the problem. I really do want to get prosperity. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go to Highbridge first, because that also requires us to go to the illegal tolls. The royal agents were surprised to find no sign of the swans, no dirty rags, no wicked smiles, no fine manners. Instead, before them stood a group of armed mercenaries wearing black-dyed leather studded with iron spikes. Outnumbered, the agents asked the mercenaries who had hired them. "We're patrolling the area on command of Lord Tomil," one snarled. "Ain't no big secret." The royal agents had no choice but to turn back for now. Okay, so we're gaining some prosperity. I wonder about this Lord Tomil. I don't need yet another enemy, but how can I convince him to end this nonsense? Maybe a solution will present itself, one can wish. So, as it happens, we cannot reach the Mighty Oak, because Highbridge is blocked by those mercenaries. By the looks of things. So, we could go through the hidden path. Brambles and overgrowth practically hid the path, but after a few scratches, the agents saw the old oak looming at last. And we're going to get some prosperity. We're at 90 now. We got some metal as well, and we can go to the mighty oak. That's going to cost me 6, which is exactly the amount of supplies that I have. The royal agents made their long journey to the mighty gnarled oak that stood like a fortress in the forest. Inside the cavernous trunk lay the golden body of an enormous creature with dagger-sized claws and a wild mane. On closer inspection, the agents saw a dark bloodstain on the oak and blood matting the lustrous fur. The magnificent beast has died in the wood, far from its home. Perhaps a hunter found it. Yanka won't be pleased her cargo didn't survive. Alright, so we're getting some more prosperity. We got 20 prosperity. We actually got a sword as well, which is quite nice. And we have dark caves. This is an encounter. I don't know what an encounter means, but I don't have any further supplies, so I will not be able to explore anywhere else, as you can quite clearly see. So, that leaves me one other thing to do, and speak to the merchant, of course, because, well, we found out what happened to her lions. Oh, what a mess. Okay, yes, we heard that. My agents have found one of your lions. A lion was discovered curled up inside a hollow tree. You found one? Ah, what good news, Your Grace. Our big payday is just around the corner. Unfortunately, the lion was dead. It looks like he was hiding from hunters, but did not survive their attacks. Dead? So the hunters just killed the lion and left him there? We were too late. I'm sorry. They are dangerous animals, but human beings can be just as cruel. Not to mention how valuable the beasts are. Such a loss. Anyway, you slice it. Those swans are gonna regret this, mark my words. Well, I have no gold to offer you for a dead lion, but his pelt might still be valuable at least. Let me see if I can give you something. How about this portrait of a legend? It's Torlando, see? I have yet to read his latest book, The Spice Behind the Royal Curtains, Volume 1. Rumor has it he is working on a sequel, his magnum opus. That sounds rather salacious. They say sequels don't sell anyway, but I will keep the painting, thank you. Alright. So, the question is, can I actually sell these paintings? Is there actually anything I can do with the paintings? It doesn't feel like that. Wait a minute. Let me actually just speak to her and see. What is for sale? Can I actually sell stuff? I don't think so, right? No. It doesn't seem like it. So, that's very weird. I'm going to assume I can just hang it up somewhere, right? Can I hang it up in the bedroom or in the throne room or something like that? I actually don't know. I'm going to assume that maybe we can hang it up somewhere. Let me have a quick look. Let's go to the bedroom. Maybe there is something we... Ah, hello. Yes, there seems to be something I can do here. An artist's rendition of Grevno Castle is captured the way the sunset always seems to burnish every tower and rampart. I am pleased he painted it with the wall intact. Life imitates art, after all. And we can change the painting. Hang the Torlando painting. Okay, change the painting. What about the landscape? Oh, that's quite nice. I like the landscape. We can also change this. This painting of flowers looks simple from far away, but up close I can see that several individual colors were used to give each petal life. Okay, we can hang the painting of Grevno there. There we go. And then I think that's it. Yep, I think that is it. That's all we can do. Alright, so let's go to the next week then. I did max out our prosperity, which is pretty nice. I like that. Let's just get... the problem is we have to be very, very careful now. How much does this actually give me each click? 3. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get supplies, first of all. So I want to get quite a few, but then we want to just get a load of taxes as well. We want to get a lot of taxes. I'm going to have to... Let's demand some taxes here. Wow. That's not worth it. I don't think that's actually worth it, to be honest. Okay, so that's going to have to be it. And I'm going to have to pay him only. I don't think we need to pay Alina this time, so that's actually pretty good. And there we have it. Okay, that's going to have to be it. I don't have any additional available points. Ooh, that's very nice. Oh, I like the cemetery. I'd like to be able to get kingdom level 3 as soon as possible, because that gives us +3 happiness per week. So we'd have +4 happiness, maybe. There's also small tavern that gives us prosperity. I don't really think we need that, to be honest. But maybe it's going to be useful. You might want to pay some agents for the upcoming turbulent weeks. Really? Really? Do I have to... I mean, look, I have to pay her 20. And she's only lost one point. I don't have to pay Stan, right? I mean, he's not enlisted right now, so that doesn't make any sense. Kafka's armies are drawing closer. The threat increases. There is no shortage of things to worry about. Providing the Master Builder with the limestone should be our priority. Clearing the tolls could help with that. I promised Aurelia I'd keep a closer eye on the kids after last week's incident too. They say the strength of a king's reign is forged in his hardest days. I hope that's true. Alright, so we have something... Ah, a letter from Asalia. There's writing on the envelope. For Sadani's eyes only. Oh, right. I bet Sadani will want to open it herself. Alright, so we're going to go and, I assume, give that to her. And now we can speak to our wife. Darling, I went to see my old friend Lord Tomil. He's fallen in with some rough characters lately, but I was able to apply some pressure. Does that mean you were able to find some poppy seeds? Yes, Tomil will be bringing them for me. We can send for the court physician just as soon as they arrive. Not only that, but I've managed to help with the toll problem at Highbridge too. Lord Tomil thought it would be a good idea to turn a profit by placing his thugs to patrol the High Bridge. I convinced him to let go of this idea. Ah, Aurelia, I don't deserve you. What a relief to know the prince is almost out of the woods. Thank you, darling. I'm glad I could help. Alright, so she did an amazing job right there. That was really, really good. And we also got some limestone as a result of that. That is really, really useful. So we have 5 limestone now. We only need 10. And I can already purchase a huge amount more from the merchant. Because we can purchase, let me see now, 3. We could purchase 3 from the merchant this very week. And then we literally have 8. So all I need to do is then get 2, and then we're done. So that could be very, very good. Ah. Wait a minute. Is this the scammer, or is this a different guy? I'm actually not entirely sure. I'm finished, Your Grace. Done for, I tell you. I work for the fishermen. Started but a few months ago. With the whole village to feed, my master has been working me to the bone. Digging for bait, fixing traps and nets, his precious nets. Oh, Your Grace, I am a dead man. You see, they need to be scrubbed and dried after each use. Only with all that work, I've not had the time. What's the point, if they'll just get wet again, right? Well, this morning I go to set up and the damn things just fell apart in my hands. Rotten all the way through. With no nets, there's no fish, and with no fish, my master will gut me for the villagers instead. Please, Your Grace, if I don't replace them, I'll lose more than just my job. Okay, well, I mean, it does make sense that I should help him, but it's his own fault. Isn't it? Alright, let's see here. Well, Oleg should probably do it. Let's see, what else can we do here? Food and tools. So 2 stews will have this... will work. Yeah. 2 stews will work here. So what we're going to do is 2 stews, and then Oleg, and then we get a bonus. I think that's kind of useful. I think that's kind of... we got plus 4 gold and 45 prosperity. That's insane. Others shouldn't have to suffer for your mistakes. Take this and don't let it happen again. It won't, Your Grace, I swear it. I'm sure it will. Anyway, my wish is simple, Your Grace. The villagers want to start getting involved with divination, but we don't have everything we need. We are sick of not knowing what awaits us in the future. It will benefit Your Grace too, of course. All we need is supplies, food, and other goods for decorating the site. For good luck. Goblets, gazing bowls, decorations. The villagers will love it. Divinations. I don't think this is particularly useful. I'm going to say I'm sorry. Sounds like a luxury I can't afford. And, yep, there you go. We gained happiness for that. I thought this would be easier. I'd better get back to work then. Okay, yeah, so... She was trying to scam us right there. That was a scam potentially. I really need your help, Your Grace. A disease is spreading through my village. An illness? What are the symptoms? Dangerous beliefs. Some wandering priest from Atana showed up about a month ago. They made themselves comfortable in the town hall and began preaching. At first, the other council members and I decided to be tolerant. Let people hear all ideas and decide for themselves, right? But before you know it, people began spouting strange ideas. People have changed in ways I couldn't imagine. The faith of Atana corrodes our community like a disease. Your Grace, some wars are fought with weapons and others with ideas. You must help drive out these evil priests. Okay, I might have something to help with this. Okay, let's try it. So this is actually combat, surprisingly enough. Interesting. I guess I am just gonna let Oleg do it, and, well, there's no other item. Oh, wait, I actually have the paintings here. Oh, that's very interesting. I did not realize that there were more items along there. Okay, yeah, so we'll just do this. Might as well use the sword, right? I mean, 25 prosperity, that's pretty good in my opinion, so why not? Of course, we will do all we can to support you. Thank you so much, Your Grace. We must all band together now. The King's army makes us strong, but our values make the people of Davon who we are. And his voice completely changed. I personally don't understand that. That is kind of weird. Alright, so, the region map. Let's not go there yet. Let's go to the council room first. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to the council room. We need to speak to Sidani, of course. We might even have... we might even have an opportunity to do something really, really cool, to be honest. Let's see what happens. I'd actually like to see what the letter says. But, obviously it's addressed to her, so we can't. I have something for you. A new letter from your sister. Asalia! Breathe, breathe. Let me see. Hey, little dumpling. See what I mean? Maya and I are coming to Grevno. Yes, yes. We have encountered beasts you cannot even imagine. What? Just one more thing to do, and we will see you in 3 weeks. Promise. Soon. Don't say hi from me to mother and father. Asalia doesn't say hi, father. Beasts. She's not planning on bringing me a new agent, is she? I couldn't handle that. What am I going to do? Isn't it a good thing she's coming? Of course, it's great, but I'm still not ready. Timo's practicing his bow at the wall, so I'm all on my own. Wojciech is hibernating. Mother is busy, and the prince is going to die. What was that about the prince? Sidani, the prince is not going to die. What did Timo tell you? He just said the prince is very ill. I don't know why nobody will tell me what's wrong with him. Will Asalia be able to meet him? Yes, she will. Don't worry about your baby brother. Your mother and I are taking care of him. I'm sorry, father. I just thought maybe I should prepare for the loss of... for the idea of loss ahead of time. Because of, well, you know. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. I understand why you'd want to be careful. Your baby brother is going to be just fine. I'm sure of it. And your sister Asalia will be with you soon. Isn't that exciting? Father, please. I am very stressed out. Asalia's homecoming must be perfect. Don't worry, you still have 3 weeks, did she say? That is plenty of time to prepare. I'm sure you'll come up with a grand welcome. I do have an idea. Would you like to see? Another prank. I did ask you to be more responsible, did I not? I suppose maybe this last time. Show me. Show me what you have. Right, close your eyes for a moment. Oh, we are actually closing our eyes. Alright. I might be... Where did she go? Oh, she's... she's hiding. She's hiding behind there. That is hilarious. Boo! Ha! Was that good? No? Wait, what's that there? Oh no. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Where did she go now? Has she literally gone into the... Is that her? Found you. You got me one last time. Okay, we're playing hide and seek, apparently. I guess, or something like that. And there she is. You're too good. Oh, look what was stuck in here. Ah, 5 gold. Very nice. Okay, I need that. And medicine. Alright, that's very nice too. Okay, what if you make Asalia hide? You could pretend you're playing hide and seek, tell Azalia to find a good spot, and then pretend you forgot about her. Now that you said it out loud, I could do much better. There must be something that will impress her and allow me to gain a new title. You'll find it. Just please stay out of trouble. Of course, Your Grace. I'll check on you later. I didn't want to do this, but I guess I have no choice if I truly want to impress Azalia. All of my sister's pranks will be nothing compared to Operation Snowfall. The evil laugh as well. This prank will take some extra preparation. I'm sure Julian will help me. First, I'll need lots and lots of feathers. No, she's going to tar her, isn't she? She's going to literally dump a bunch of tar on Azalia and then feathers afterwards. I have a feeling that that is probably what she's coming up with. Alright, so let's go to the wall. Apparently there is an optional quest. And we can speak to Tymo. Hello, Tymo. You're too tense. Remember, point exactly where you want your arrow to go. Your Grace. Are you not playing with Sidani? Is it about what I said the other day? You don't have to practice the bow if you don't want to. My father is coming soon. I'll make him proud. Is he bothering you, Julian? No, it's no bother, really. It's good to get one's mind off work from time to time. Essential to productivity, in fact. Allows you to come back to the problems refreshed. Very well. I appreciate your time with him. I wish I had more time to teach him myself, but you know the state of things. Indeed I do. Fear not, Your Grace. It is my pleasure. The lad is a natural archer. Alright, yeah, so there's that. And there's nothing else. Alright, so that means we can now go into the region and actually have a look and see where we want to go. Technically, we could go to the Sleazy Weasel. That is the illegal toll thing. We could go to Highbridge once again. Okay, actually, wait a second. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to purchase some things. Let's see. Limestone. So, 8 pieces of gold for 1 order. Yep, there we go. And we're going to get another one. We now have 7, I think. And now we can get another one. There we go. And we could even get another one if we want to. Do I want to go bankrupt? Sure. Let's go bankrupt. Why not? Let's just go all out on that. Thank you very much. Okay, so we now have 9, and I need 10, which is hilarious. So there we go. Okay, we're doing pretty well, actually. Doing pretty well, considering. Let's go to the Sleazy Weasel. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have royal units come marching in. What do you want here? The royal agents noticed a young boy crying in the corner. Yeah, that there's Marcel, the innkeeper grumbled reluctantly. How am I supposed to go back to Grevno? I've lost my limestone cart to a girl. The lad was crying his eyes out. There was all this junk in the road, so I had to stop. Then a girl jumped out and demanded gold. I'm not scared of girls. I knew I could easily beat her if it came to a fight. He paused. Turns out I was wrong, and my limestone cart was heavy, and my horses couldn't go very fast. More bandits kept jumping out of the trees, and they stole the cart. Who steals rocks? The boy took a good sip of whatever was in his jug. The worst part was, she apologized to me before they all rolled off. He cries, fresh tears. Stop stealing if you feel so bad about it. Agents consoled Marcel, and when he was calm, he told them the location of another toll station. The innkeeper did not seem very happy to have royal units come marching. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of a bug there, I think. Anyway, there we go. Okay, Forest Road. We can go over here to the item. Is that limestone? Did I just purchase a huge amount of limestone for no reason? Royal agents found the toll barricade with the help of directions from Marcel. Unfortunately, the bandits were no kinder to the royal agents, and a struggle broke out. Soon, though, the young bandits realized they were dealing with professionals. The king's men roughed up one of the criminals, leaving him with fewer teeth. Another fled into the woods. The royal agents seem to have taught the bandits a lesson this time. Okay, what do we get? Limestone. We got 3 pieces of limestone. Are you serious? 3 pieces of... Well, I already have all that I need. That's hilarious. About the limestone. I've prepared all the limestone for you. Gather the crew and let's strengthen the wall. Perfect. I will get our men on this immediately. With all the limestone in place, we will get the wall back to its less broken state by evening. Hopefully that will be enough to hold Kavka off. Yes, hopefully it will. Hilariously enough, though, I actually do have... well, I have 1 extra, apparently. 1 extra piece of limestone. Interesting. I thought I had more than that, but apparently not. Okay, so we don't have enough to explore down there. Abandoned lodge, deserted village, decreased threat. That's going to be useful, but we can't currently do that. I actually don't want to explore any further, to be honest, because we are currently maxed out on prosperity, and I feel like it's much more important for us to just go to the next week. I think that's probably the way to go at this point. Yeah, I think that is probably the way to go. Let's do it. Okay, so threat is going to increase, of course, as you might expect. We're gaining some happiness, which is really, really good, and... the question is, let's get some more of this, more supplies. Let's get some more taxes, of course. There we go. That's all I can really do. We could technically get more if I wanted to demand. But do we want to demand? I don't think so, right? Nah, I don't think so. All right, so we will pay Oleg once again. Just pay him 22. And we don't have any laws to pass, unfortunately. That's absolutely fine, though. Here we go. Lord Jacob and his pursuers are getting closer. The problems only grow and the time only slips away. With the wall fixed and Jacob on his way, we just need to brace for what's to come. Alright, so the wall is actually fixed. Yeah, I think the wall might actually be fixed. I'm actually going to go there right away. I just want to see. That it's done. Yep, there we go. It's looking fantastic. Does he need any more limestone?
Hello.
Your Grace, how can I help? Oh, okay, well, nothing. This wall won't build itself. Okay, I'll get back to work. Yeah, well, it's going to take 1 week for it to be fully built, right? So there's that. I mean, the funny thing is that guy, Marcel, right? He had his limestone cart stolen by a girl, and this is a girl right here who's working on the limestone. I don't think it's the same person, right? Surely it's not. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.